Oh my God, it's almost 7 o'clock. Where have the damn gone? Well, anyway, it's time to do some recycling, and after that, we're going to make a macaroni pudding. I'm not sure if you say macaroni pudding in the in the English language, but maybe you do. Do you? In today's episode, how are you doing? Welcome to Stories of My Life. So today, Monday, but it's sort of a holiday still here in Sweden. Something to do with Easter, I'm not sure. The sun is out. I'm going to go out on the balcony and just enjoy it. I was sort of thinking of going into work, but then I thought, no, I will stay late another day. Yes, Scarlett O'Hara style. I'll think about that tomorrow. But now it's time to make breakfast. Yes, people, I eat breakfast. Well, I don't, actually. This is more brunch. Whenever you see me cooking from a recipe, more likely than not, it's from this magazine. Vegomagasinet. I absolutely adore it. I've been cooking for years now. Well, years and years and years. I don't know how many years they've been coming out, but at least 5 years, maybe more. Anyway, today we are making this baghrir Moroccan pancakes. And the reason I'm making them is because they are sort of breakfasty-like, right? So let's get started, shall we? So this is just a question of putting all the ingredients in a bowl and let it sort of swell up. And we are using something called semolina flour. Semolina, not flour, semolina, I don't know. They said semolina here, but it's called mannagryn in Swedish. We mostly use it for porridge, I think. Anyway, we'll start by adding 3 deciliters into a nice bowl. Oh, here's a little tip for you. This is an old oil flask, well, bottle. And I save them and scrape off the label. God, my English is good today. Scrape off and then I sort of put things in them. So dry goods, not wet. Well, wet as well, but this is sesame seeds and this is sunflower seeds and this is now mannagryn, or as I wrote, annagryn, apparently. But this is sort of, it saves space because it builds upwards instead of all those jars that sort of, they're kind of wide. And oh, this is really dirty. Anyway, so 3 deciliters of mannagryn and then 1.5 deciliter of flour. That's 1. And that's a half. And now it's time to add a tablespoon of dry yeast, or as we say in Sweden, jäst. In it goes. Yeah, I was taught that you always should do proofing, but according to this recipe, you don't do that. Oh, and you also add baking powder. Good. 2 teaspoons, so if this doesn't rise, nothing will. And that is 2 pinches of salt. So far, everything has been sort of white, right? Wouldn't it be funny if this turned out as green pancake or something? Then you add a teaspoon of vanilla sugar. I don't know if this is something typically Swedish. It's sugar with vanilla in it. I don't know why. Sugar. Oh, starch and aroma. So maybe it's not even vanilla in it. But anyway, So I do it. Then you add 6 of 7 deciliters of water. So, I should just reserve a deciliter of water. That's what I do. Yeah. And then, something weird. We're supposed to mix this with a hand mixer. I don't know. Maybe it's because the semolina is kind of grainy. Okay, people, here we go. Okay, then you leave this to proof for an hour. Yeah, I will be mighty hungry in an hour. Okay, I just want to show you my guest. He's really hungry now. I'm going to give him some sunflower seeds. Yes, I am. Ladies and gentlemen, it's an hour later. And look at that bubbly, frothy loveliness. Yes. So, yeah, let's start the cooking, shall we? Oh, look at that. So this is supposed to go into a dry pan. I'm not sure. And you also, I haven't added that deciliter of water, but I don't think it needs it. Or does it? Maybe it does. Okay, so yeah, I'm going to add a deciliter of water because I think this might be a little bit too thick. Or not. The thing with these pancake is that these pancakes are, no, the thing is, yeah, that you're not supposed to turn them. They sort of, when they dry out, then they're ready. They will look like this. By the way, I didn't have any jam, so I'm making my own jam. This is berries and sugar, and I will be adding some cornstarch as well. Or do you? Well, I do. I would say this is pretty much dried out, but I daren't because I can see there's a part of it that's not really dried out, but it is getting smoky, and I think this is just the batter was too thick. So here's another batch. Oh yes, much better. Should I try for 2 scoops? Oh my God, I'm really tempting fate here. Yeah, I would say this one is pretty much dried out. What does it look like? Yes. Yes. Oh, almost like that. Okay, on to the next one. And now I got a bigger ladle because I'm getting tired of, ladling. Also, my homemade jam. I don't know if you remember, but yesterday I said I would try this on pancakes because it goes with everything. So here we go. Peanut butter and this elixir. This is really good. It's a spread that it's vegan and it tastes like those crackers, cookies. I'm not sure. Anyway, I'm serving my homemade jam in an avocado bowl. Tremendously satisfying this is. So here I am out on my lovely balcony. Oh, I forgot the pancakes. Okay, people, here it is. It's awfully pale, but it's supposed to look like that because you don't flip them over and it can't really brown that way. So what condiment should we start with? Or should we no, we're going to have a taste test just as is. By the way, there is so much sunlight that I have to put on a hat. Yeah. First hat of the year. Well, this kind of hat, this bucket hatty thing. I had others. I've had others. Now, let's have a taste test. Oh God, I look cool. I've been cutting through it and it's almost like cutting bread. Here goes. Oh, look, that's a nice colour. That is good. That is interesting. It's sort of like, it's a mix between, I guess it's the rising agents. It's a mix between pancake and bread. This is good, but yeah, it needs condiments. We will start with my lovely homemade jam. Oh, it's thick and nice, isn't it? Here we go. That is damn good jam. This is really good. I will be making these pancakes again. Only problem is you have to have the time. Oh, and now I had to, yeah. Now it's time for the peanuts and chili oil condiment. Yeah, you have to try it. Here we go. Okay, that's actually not bad because I thought the pancakes would be sweeter, but they're not, despite that vanilla sugar thing I had in it. Okay, this was good. So this batter works with sweet condiment suddenly it turned strong on me. Sweet condiment and savoury condiment. Yeah, bon appetit, people. I will enjoy the sunshine in a responsible way. Yeah, cover up. I just invented the half and half savoury, half sweet, and then you can sort of pick and mix as you want. This is my third pancake, and I'm really full, but I have to try all the condiments. So I got shredded coconut flakes, and that one, and peanut butter, and tahini, and agave. Oh God, I'll be here till morning. So here it is. That's peanut butter, tahini, and then is that biscotti sort of cream, whatever. And then there's, agave syrup, homemade jam, half of it with shredded coconut and half of it without. Bon appetit, people. The tastiest condiment was agave syrup with shredded coconuts on top. Peanut butter, the least favorite, because that just turned out dry. Because, yeah, peanut butter is sort of like, right, coats your gums. People, this is no time for dilly-dallying. This needs to be fixed. So, I'll stand here in the next clip. It'll be fixed. Oh, no, I forgot to... Oh, I need to snap my fingers. Yeah. Oh, my God, it's almost 7 o'clock. Where have the damn gone? Well, anyway, it's time to do some recycling, and after that, we're going to make a macaroni pudding. I'm not sure if you say macaroni pudding in the in the English language, but maybe you do. Do you? According to the YouTubes, you do say macaroni pudding, so there you are. Now let's recycle some stuff like it's 1999. Just realised I didn't leave the apartment yesterday, but that's the nice thing about spring and a balcony, of course. That you sort of go out on the balcony and think, well, I've been outside today, when you really haven't. Well, you have. Yeah, you have. So, yeah, I left the apartment yesterday. I just didn't, leave the house. That is done. I realised that I recycle almost everything. So I recycle food scraps and paper, plastic, metal, glass, cardboard, and I donate clothes often. So the only thing that I sort of use, the only trash I have is sort of minimum. Sort of like if it's really sort of, if you don't know how to recycle it, you put it in the trash. But most things I can recycle. Yeah. I am fantastic, thank you. By the way, I'm having my birthday in 3 days time. April 13th. I'm turning 59. It's weird. I would say 39, yeah. But sometimes when my back aches, I think, 59. So I put out these lavender plants a couple of years ago. They've been really thriving, and then suddenly this happened. I don't know. Looks like someone cut it up and just moved it, but I don't know why. Hopefully this one will survive, and maybe this one as well. I'm not sure. I don't think so. I know that I promised you macaroni pudding, or, as a friend of mine from Florida said, macaroni casserole. I forgot it. Yeah, I think that's the way, because pudding is dessert, isn't it? I'm not sure. Anyway, can't make it. Why? Well, I'm missing one of the key ingredients, the vegan minced meat. So I will be making something else. And I'm sorry for those of you who are really looking forward to macaroni casserole, but it is impossible right now. And soon I will have a cocktail out on the balcony. It's a lovely evening. A little cold, though. Instead of making that macaroni pudding, ladies and geometries, we are making Sicilian pasta with fennel and orange. Doesn't that sound lovely? I thought I would give this to Ulf when he came home from overseas, where he's been to Sicily and eating, of course, a lot of good food. And then I thought, no, wait, giving Sicilian food to someone who just came home from Sicily? No, he must be so tired of Sicilian food right now. So, no, I'm not. I'm making it for myself. Oh, I had the oven on. I don't need the oven on, because this is just a very simple, hopefully, Sicilian recipe. Yes. Thank you for watching and for liking, commenting, subscribing and following. It really helps, and something to do with the internet and the algorithm, I think. So thank you so